I'll call we'll do it, and then probably I'll nominate someone else to do as a captain. That's okay.
I can do it, Sachin, if you want.
Okay, cool. Rohit, you do the coin toss and nominate also.
Okay. I'm gonna make you the host now, Erik. Huh?
Okay, but I'll let you guys handle the coin toss, or do you literally want me to toss a coin?
Yeah, you can toss a coin.
Sure. Hang on. Let me grab a coin.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you admit. All right, we've got admitting.
Right.
Okay, so why don't we do the coin toss here? I've got my coin. All right. Heads, tails. Who am I having call it? Rohit, are you calling?
I'll do that. Sure.
All right. I'm going to flip. I'll take my microphone off while I do this. Caught up. Coin is flipped now.
Tails.
Tails is called. The response is heads.
Okay.
Right.
Go first.
All right.
Okay. You can share this. You can share the screen now, Erik.
Okay.
You're the host now. You're now the host.
I'll just put my headset on so I've got a better microphone.
Leo, yung mukha mo paano? Yung dibdib mo, kita namin dibdib mo. Yan.
Why you go first, right?
Yeah, that's why we decided to.
Yeah. No. They're gonna start first, and then we'll.
Okay. Packet one.
Okay.
All right.
It's by me, Hari, and then Waldie.
Okay. Gentlemen, I'm about to start sharing the screen with you in one moment.
Good afternoon, guys. This is Movin. How are you?
Hi, Movin.
Hey, Movin.
Hi, Movin.
Hi, Erik. Thanks for agreeing to talk to this.
My pleasure. Good to be a part of it. I'm happy to be here. All right, I'm going to start sharing my desktop one and my PowerPoint. Let me know if you can see this.
Yep.
You got my screen?
Okay. I think you need to run the slideshow.
I will. I'll start that right now. Just want to know if you guys are ready to start.
Yep.
And I probably need to reduce this so that it's not blocking my screen. So I'm not going to be able to see who's speaking right now. So you'll have to guide me, just because if I open this up, obviously it takes away from the visible area on my screen. Okay. All right. Shall I start?
Okay.
I'll review the rules. The Asian Quizzing Championships. I think that most of you know the rules, but I'll go through them anyways. Admit. So round 1 to 4 is the individual round. Each player will select a topic with 2 questions. The topics will alternate between individuals from team for a total of 8 topics. The proctor, which is me, will read the question. The individual will have 30 seconds to answer. I will be keeping time. Failing which, it is passed to the same team. Team must communicate via hand signals only, and the team captain decides who will answer within 10 seconds. If there's no answer, it passes to the opposing team, who must also decide who answers via hand signals within 10 seconds. Now, if the point is scored by the individual, it gains 2 points. If it passes to the teammate, it's 1 point. And same if it passes to the other team, it is 1 point. Round 5 is the team round. Each team will select 1 topic with 2 questions for a total of 2 topics. I will read the questions. The team will have 30 seconds to answer and can discuss it verbally. The questions do not pass. Team answers are worth 2 points. Round 6, each team will select 1 topic with 3 questions, total of 2 topics. Proctor will read the questions. Team will have 30 seconds to answer and can discuss the answer verbally. Once again, questions do not pass. All right, 2 points for those answers. Now we have the teams, the categories I think everybody's seen. And if I'm not mistaken, Masoquits will be selecting first.
Yeah, Louis, you go first.
Okay.
Rap at the Grammys.
would you like me to read all the categories? You guys see them. I don't need to. You're going to select rap at the Grammys. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Rap at the Grammys. I'll get my timer going. Sorry, I should have had this ready a second ago. So my timer. Starts now, once I finish the question. All right. Rap at the Grammys. Question 1. Posthumous Grammy-winning Racks in the Middle is the last single released by which artist who was fatally shot on March 31st, 2019? 30 seconds starts now.
Triple Extension.
Repeat the question.
Triple Extension.
That's the answer?
Yes.
Answer is incorrect.
Okay. Joe, take it.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle is the correct answer. Nipsey Hussle is correct. All right. So now we'll go to rap. Back to the main. Sorry, just give me a second to get everything organized. This is just temporary. All right. Question 2. After 13 unsuccessful nominations, which veteran rapper won the 2021 Grammy for Best Rap Album for his album King's Disease? 30 seconds starts now.
Jay-Z.
That's the final answer, Jay-Z?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Okay, Joe. Yeah, answer it.
Nas.
Nas is correct.
Yeah, Joe.
All right. So now we go back home. Now we go to Team PP.
That's me, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
Pai, go for it. Pai, go for
I'll go for digital currency.
You go for what?
Digital currencies.
Okay, digital currencies. There you go. Question 1. Which digital currency was conceived as a parody and draws its name from and even depicts a 2013 meme that features a skeptical-looking Shiba Inu called Kabusa? The name has no relation to a title borne by the chief magistrate of a historic city-state. Despite the popularity of this digital currency, discovered by Billy Marcus, Shibetoshi Nakamoto, no one is quite sure how the name is pronounced.
This is Dogecoin, Dogecoin.
Dogecoin is correct. Dogecoin is correct. Back to main currencies. Question 2. Second. Question 2. A digital currency's launch and the first issue to the public is accompanied by a white paper describing the technology behind it, which helps the investing audience determine its value. What is this process usually called?
Is it called an ICO or an initial coin offering?
That is correct. Well done. Correct. Answer is ICO or initial coin offering. All right.
Okay.
Back over now to Masoquists.
Okay, I'm up. My turn.
All right.
Okay, I'll go with the mercenaries.
Mercenaries. Okay, 1 second. Gotcha. Question 1. Which type of mercenaries were drawn from peasant farmers to counter the samurai? But the samurai themselves recruited them for work they considered dirty or beneath their Bushido code. More accurately called the shinobi, they were even employed by the Spanish in the Philippines.
Ninjas.
Ninjas is correct. Ninjas is correct. All right. Question 2. What term referred to Irish soldiers who served in continental European armies in the 16th, 17th, and 18th century? The term is the inspiration for the name of a 1978 film in which a British banker hires a group of mercenaries to rescue a deposed African president.
The wild geese.
Wild geese is correct. Wild geese is correct. All right. Now we go back to PP.
Yeah. I'm up next. I'll pick cryptids.
You'll pick cryptids. All right. Let me just see here. Yep. All right, cryptids. Question 1. In the early 1990s, Ivan Makarel led small groups to hunt for the Mongolian deathworm of the Gobi Desert. He used motor-driven thumpers and small explosions to try to bring the mythical worms to the surface, a method which drew inspiration from where?
I'll go with Dune. Thank Herbert's Dune.
Dune is correct. That is correct. Yeah. Question 2. Which New World creature, meaning goat sucker, has a description that strangely matches that of the creature Syl in the 1995 science fiction horror film Species? The film was released at about the same time that the creature was first sighted in Puerto Rico.
I'll go with Chupacabra.
Chupacabra is correct. Chupacabra is correct. Well done. Okay.
Good job.
Okay. Famous Californians.
Famous Californians. Let me just get prepared on my behalf. Yep. Famous Californians. Question 1. The band's only top 10 hit single, the only top 10 hit was the single Touch of Grey from their 12th album, In the Dark, despite 3 decades together and despite a cult-like fan following. Name the leader of this band, named incidentally for legendary Broadway composer Jerome Kern. Note, I'm looking for you to name the leader and not the band.
Jerry Garcia.
Jerry Garcia is correct. Correct. Question 2. The Sierra Club is an environmental organization with chapters in all 50 United States fighting for environmental causes, taking care of national parks, etc. Who founded it in the 19th century? He also helped establish Yosemite National Park, paving the way for the national park system.
John Muir.
John Muir is correct. The father of national parks. Let's see. I should keep track of how many we've gone through. If guys, since this is my first time hosting, if you could help me when we're done the individual rounds, if you could cue me when it's time to go to the team rounds. Is that all right?
Yeah. One thing I can suggest next time, Erik, is after you finish checking all the links, close the file and open it again.
So that they're not seen. Yeah. I thought about that afterwards. Yeah. That's what I would do. Okay. Yeah, because that way you can see which ones haven't been selected yet. Yep. I'll do that in the future. All right. With that said, we've got neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral. We've got chess tech and technology, chess desserts, tennis coaches, Latin American literature, and that's it to remain.
Hari, you're next.
Pardon me?
I think it's back to Peter Panchali, right?
Yeah.
Hari.
Yeah.
Hari.
Yeah, it's me. I'll take neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral.
You'll take chess and technology? Oh,
no.
Neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral?
Yes, that one.
All right. Here we go. Question 1. In April 1967, Scottish virologist June Almeida published her discovery of a new virus type. Almeida, who left school at 16, developed a novel diagnostic method using electron microscopy and was the first to see the rubella virus. What group/type?
I'll say varicella.
That is incorrect. Sorry, you're not heard.
Sorry, I'll nominate Sachin. Sachin, you're on mute.
Okay. These are coronaviruses.
Coronavirus is correct. Coronavirus is correct.
The answer.
The answer, coronavirus. Almeida advanced the method of immune electron microscopy that introduced antibodies to aggregate virus particles, allowing easier visualization. All right, question 2. Which secretive company is named partly for the molecules that act as a biological instruction manual? The molecules send genetic instruction from DNA to a cell's protein-making machinery.
Just a minute.
So which secretive company is named partially molecules that act as a biological instruction manual? The molecules send genetic instruction from DNA to the cell's protein-making machinery.
BioNTech.
BioNTech is not correct.
Nominate by Siddharth.
I'll say this is Gilead, the California-based company, Gilead.
Gilead is not correct. The answer stems from...
No. It passes to...
Oh, it passes. Yeah,
We steal.
passes. My apologies. Okay, first steal.
Joe, go.
Moderna.
Moderna is the correct answer.
RNA.
Oh.
mRNA. My apologies. It was the first time that there was a steal. I forgot
No
the
issue.
process.
No problem.
We'll get that in the future.
No worries, Erik.
All right.
No worries.
Okay, so now we go back.
Okay, Leo.
Latin American literature.
Latin American literature. Question 1. Which Nobel-winning writer declared on television in 1990, Mexico is the perfect dictatorship because it is a camouflaged dictatorship? This became a cliche in Mexico and around the world until the PRI, the Partido Revolucionario Institucional, fell from power in 2000.
Octavio Paz.
What's that?
Octavio Paz.
Incorrect.
Okay. Anyone?
Guess.
Okay, Joe, guess.
Mario Vargas Llosa.
Mario Vargas Llosa is correct. Is correct.
Nice, Joe.
Okay.
Nakakalito eh. Di sinabing hindi Mexican.
Kaya nga eh.
Okay.
Next question. Question 2. Il Postino, the 1994 film co-written by and starring Massimo Troisi and directed by Michael Radford, was based on the 1985 novel Ardiente Paciencia, Burning Patience, by Antonio Scarmeta. The novel has been since renamed El Cartero de Blanc, whose name fills in the blank.
Neruda.
Neruda is the correct answer. Well done.
Good work.
The title translates to Neruda's Postman. The novel tells the story of Mario Jimenez, a fictional postman in revolutionary era Chile, who befriends real-life poet Pablo Neruda. All right. Pass back to PP.
Now is the problem.
And now is this is the final individual round? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'll take tennis coaches.
Tennis coaches. All right. Here we go.
No.
No. Tennis coaches. Yeah, right here. Tennis coaches. Just get it here. Tennis coaches. Question 1. The term super coach began with the Scot Andy Murray winning Wimbledon, the US Open, and the Olympic gold during 2012 and 2014 under the guidance of which legend?
Where was it? Ivan Lendl.
Ivan Lendl is correct. Ivan Lendl. Now, question 2. Starting in April 2013, Stanislas Wawrinka won his first major and Masters 1000 title, achieved his best result in each of the 4 Grand Slams, and reached the ATP World Tour Final semis twice, an extraordinary run in an otherwise mediocre career. All this happened under the guidance of which coach, member of Sweden's Davis Cup winning team in 1998 and a French Open finalist in 2000?
Shit, man.
10 seconds remaining.
Is this Jonas Björkman?
Jonas Björkman is incorrect. Incorrect.
Hari, bye. Hari, you wanna try?
No, man, I have absolutely.
Okay, I think all 3 of us are clueless. Unless Pai you want to go, I think we'd pass.
All right.
Or Pai, just go for it if you have any guess. Yeah.
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn Borg is incorrect.
No idea.
Masoquizts.
Okay. All right. I'll have to take a guess. Mats Wilander.
You got the first letter, but not the name right. It is not Mats Wilander. The answer, if I can say it now, is Magnus Norman.
Oh, yeah, damn. This is the other guy.
So that's the last of the individual. So now we go to the team.
Okay. I'm
which, from what I understand, if I'm correct, 30 seconds to discuss.
Yes.
And then, but does not pass?
No.
No steals.
No steals.
Okay, no steals. All right.
I suggest just desserts. Kayo.
Okay. Just desserts din ako.
Sure. Leo, okay? Okay, we'll go with just desserts.
Sure. Let me just make sure that I've got my my information is correct before I set it on you. Yep. Okay. Just desserts. Question 1. Which dessert dish consisting of cake and ice cream enveloped in meringue and bruleed on the outside was developed using the baking methods conceived by scientist Benjamin Thompson? It was later adopted by chef Charles Ranhofer at Delmonico's, New York. Thompson called it omelette Norvège.
Could be
Bake Alaska?
Yeah, yan din. That's also my guess.
Ano pang isip niyo?
That's the only one I know. Yun ang alam ko eh. Concur kay Louis. Leo, concur?
Yes,
Confirm.
Okay. So our final answer will be Baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska is correct. That is the right answer. Right. Baked Alaska. For question 2, Sakura Mochi. Sakura Mochi is a seasonal Asian dessert of rice cake tinted with red bean paste and served with a salty cover of a leaf from a certain tree. What is this dessert supposed to depict?
Cherry tree.
Cherry blossom, no?
Yeah,
Cherry blossom.
Okay. Concur,
ano
Leo?
yung depiction? Ano yung depiction?
Yeah.
Cherry blossom.
Cherry tree on blossom yung blooming, no? Ang blossom.
Yeah. Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom para
specific. Okay. So depiction. Yeah. Okay. It's not asking for the tree. Okay. Our final answer is cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom is correct.
Sakura eh. Nandiyan na yung sagot eh.
Sakura. Is the key.
There's the answer, Sakura.
All right.
Okay.
Now we go to Team PP.
Yeah, that leaves us with chess and technology.
Chess and technology? Is that, oh, sorry. Is that your selection?
I mean,
that's the only one, I think.
Inevitably, yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. It's the only one. All right. Question 1. In 1852, in response to an interminable matches, a chess writer named Andrew Cantab argued that each player should have limited time for the entire game. He proposed a solution for this, which was supported by Howard Staunton, chess set fame, and therefore became popular. What technological solution was it?
Isn't this The stop clock, right?
Yeah, the chess clock when they hit the corresponding one.
What is it? So yeah, the stop clock.
The chess stop clock.
Chess stop clock. Should we go with that? Anybody have any?
Anyone else has a guess?
Okay. Pandey, you're on mute. Yeah, okay. I think you're agreeing, so we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Erik, our final answer is the chess stop clock. Which
chess stop clock is incorrect. This predates the chess stop clock. This was the hourglass is correct. This was the precursor to the chess clock.
Congrats. Congrats.
Just a chess time measuring device. It would have covered.
And question 2, the name of which open source chess program refers to unsalted cod dried by cold air and wind on wooden racks. The name was taken as the program was produced in Norway and cooked in Italy, a tribute to developers Tor Romstad and Marco Castalba.
Wait, this comes on Agar Mator, dude. He plays this particular, it's something fish, like hagfish or swordfish or something. Huh?
Hari, what is that dried fish that really smells?
That's surströmming.
Surströmming. Let's go with that.
No, it's not. It's something fish. It's something fish, I remember. Huh? It's like swordfish, hagfish or something.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
For lack of a better guess.
Yeah, go with it.
Okay. Erik, for lack of a better guess, we'll go with surströmming.
Who was it who was saying it was something fish? The word you were looking for was stockfish. Stockfish. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I lost connection.
Guessing there are no points with this fish.
No. So that brings us to the end of the first packet. I think that we should.
Team round.
Oh, there's still. Pardon me. That's right. Sorry. I'll get the hang of this, guys. I'll get the hang of it. Yep.
No issue.
So now we have the mystery bag. Okay. So,
okay, we choose first.
Yep.
Okay, anong gusto nyo? A or B?
A.
Louis.
A din ako.
Oh, Leo, A din? Leo?
Oh, D.
Okay, we'll choose team round A.
All right, here we go. Team round A. And in this, there's 3 questions. All right. Question 1. Christopher Columbus reported seeing 3 mermaids in the Caribbean Sea, though the sighting was probably that of manatees. Appropriately, manatees belong to an order in zoology, a name inspired by which mythical creatures of Greek myth?
Okay.
Mermaids or sirens?
Siren?
Siren?
Ano pa bang creature na underwater?
Dolphins, whales.
And then
mermaid.
Okay, siren. Sirens din, no?
Siren.
Okay.
Sirena.
All right. Okay, our final answer will be sirens.
Your final answer is correct. Sirens or sirena. All right.
Sirena.
Question 2. Question 2. Which elite company of mercenaries, drawn mostly from Scandinavia, served the Byzantine Empire, especially acting as the emperor's personal bodyguards, future killing Harald III of Norway, and who later almost became king of England, served as one for 9 years?
Hindi naman Vikings yan.
No. No? Berserkers or no?
Berserker.
Okay. Concur, Jojo?
Yeah.
Okay, our final answer is Berserkers.
Berserkers is incorrect.
The Varangian?
Varangians is correct. The Varangians. Yeah. All right. And now question 3. There's a lot of sound coming from one of the screens. But anyways, question 3. On the 6th of July, 2014, when the two great rivals, Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, faced off on center court for the men's Wimbledon final, which super coaches were watching their progress from the players' boxes?
Okay, so I assume this is two.
So we have to give two names?
You have to get two names.
Okay. So sino coach ni Djokovic at Federer?
Di kaya Borg tsaka Agassi. Di ba magkaban din sila?
Okay.
Wait.
Concur ka, Leo?
Parang si ano eh. Boris Becker yung isa eh.
Boris Becker.
10 seconds left.
Boris Becker and ano?
Becker.
Sino unang binanggit mo?
Oh.
Boris Becker.
Kasi Borg?
I'm going to ask for your answer now.
Ang kalaban ni Becker si Ilian Stase.
Okay. Ano, ito na. So ano?
Let's get your answer.
Becker Nastase.
Okay. Our final answer is Boris Becker and Ili Nastase.
Your final answer of Boris Becker is correct, but the other side was Stefan Edberg.
Oh.
Ay!
Oh.
Kaya. Tama na yung Boris Becker.
Boris Becker and Stefan Edberg.
Okay.
All right. So that leaves Team PP with Mystery Bag Team Round B. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Question 1. Xenophon's famous work, Anabasis, recounts the travails of an army of Greek mercenaries hired by Cyrus the Younger of Persia, which had to march back after Cyrus was killed in battle. After much fighting and venture, the band sights the shores of the Black Sea, where they famously utter which Greek cry?
This is Thalassa Thalasara.
Thalassa, is it?
Yeah. This is the sea. That's what.
Okay.
Thalassa,
You're
Thalassa.
sure, no? We'll go with
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. So Erik, our final answer, Thalassa.
Well, you had certainty on your side. You were absolutely right. Thalassa. Yeah,
Nice one, Pandey.
the sea. Second question. When this Californian wrote his autobiography in 1965, he titled it, "Where's the Rest of Me?" A line uttered by a character played by him on discovering that he had been amputated after surgery. And true to the title, there was much more to come into his life. Who?
Why does this seem so familiar? Where's the
Is
rest?
this Ronald Reagan?
Reagan became president later, yeah?
Yeah, 80.
Yeah, he became president later.
Then you can
was
go
he
with it.
amputated?
But, huh?
Was he amputated?
No,
Oh,
some character.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
It's character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Character
I
also
think
fits.
Reagan makes
Oh, this character is that football player. Football player. I forgot the name.
the
But
sea
yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Go with it.
Okay.
Go with Reagan.
Okay, so final answer, we'll go with Ronald Reagan.
That is correct. Ronald Reagan is correct.
Nice.
And the last question of the first round. Morgenstern's, the New York City ice cream shop, sells menu packed with frozen treats like you left your fridge open ice cream sandwiches, I am a god ice cream croissantwich, bound 2 banana split, and even a kids menu featuring a saint-inspired shake with raw milk. Who is this menu inspired by?
Saint-inspired shake with raw milk.
Is this what's the movie? Dude.
Big Lebowski.
No.
No.
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, yeah.
But why raw milk?
No. Wait,
I
wait,
think
wait.
saint inspired. So any famous saint who is.
Or is it Jerry Maguire?
No. Saint would be someone.
Sorry, Pandey, you were saying?
No, some rap guy called Saint. Is there something like that?
No.
I was thinking, which is that famous painting?
Hey, dude, Bound to and all is
10 seconds left.
Kanye West, man. This is inspired by Kanye West.
Kanye West. Okay.
Yeah, Bound 2 is the one with Kim Kardashian that they made fun of. They parodied.
Go.
Okay,
Time's up.
final answer, we'll
I am
go
a god
with.
makes much more
Yeah,
sense.
final answer, we'll
Yeah.
go with Kanye West.
Bound 2, I am a god. Absolutely. Kanye West.
Yes.
That's correct.
Well done. Clutch answer, by.
Yeah. Clutch answer. All right, fellas, that brings us to the end of the first packet. I think we'll give you a couple minutes to break, grab a glass of water, use the restroom if you need to, and reconvene in a
ano score natin? Ano score?
I have 20 for MQ and 17 for PP.
20 to 17. Good job, guys. All right. What do we say? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? What do you normally do?
Your call. If you like 5 minutes, we can do 5 minutes.
Sure, let's do 5 minutes. So I've got right now, my time is 2:04. Let's get back at 2:09.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Okay, I just realized my camera was showing the other way around for all this time. Sorry about that. I did not know that.
Okay, no worries.
We were looking at the door.
Yeah, there's construction going there.
And you, yeah, there's some construction going on.
I've been hearing a sound of drills.
Yeah, it's the drills. There's some drilling going on.
Pandey, you're where are you now? You're in Mysore or?
No, I'm in Chitradurgada. Like, hey, if you are seeing my door, like, why couldn't you tell me?
We were all trying to crack that last answer, those answers, dude. So no one is actually the camera.
Okay. Hey, Magnus
Norman. We just need your voice right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Magnus Norman was bad. I saw that and I didn't.
Dude, Stockfish was worse, dude. I used to watch so much Agar Mathur about a year and a half ago. Huh? He's covered a lot of matches between Stockfish and this one. AlphaGo and DeepMind and all that.
Okay. As in, I knew Magnus Norman, it was like, I knew, I was remembering the guy, but couldn't remember the name. The other name I had was Johansson, which was Thomas Johansson.
At least you had names. When it came to a tennis thing, Rao, Hari, and I are just looking, saying, "Who do we remember from
Yeah,
tennis?"
when Pandya didn't answer, I'm like, who do I even nominate?
All right, fellas, I'm going to start sharing my screen with you again. We'll get the next. Oh, actually, I better share it before I even put it on because I know what you're assuming on that side. Let's see. All right. We'll wait for everyone to get back.
I think we're all here, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're set to go. That looks like it's the right thing on my end. Yeah, 209, exactly as we said. Great. So I don't think I need to read through the rules again, except to obviously state that now we just flip. So Team PP will have first selection, and Team Masoquizts will pick second. All right. The categories, you guys have them: language, string instruments, cakes, castaways, UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, water sports, podcasts, national anthems, science, and brands.
Do we go first or do we go in reverse, Ra?
No, you go first. Go first.
Yeah,
Okay,
you go first.
brands in that case.
Brands we'll start with?
Yeah.
All right. Brands. A trademark of Gerber children's wear. What word is also used as a genetic term for a one-piece bodysuit, typically worn by infants or children? You have 30 seconds.
For lack of a better guess, Birkenstocks.
That is incorrect.
I have a guess, but as new dad, Hari, I'll nominate you.
Thanks. This is 1C.
As a new dad, I can confirm that you're correct. Onesie is correct.
Nice.
Yeah, the answer is a onesie. All right. Question 2. Founded in 1949, the name of which Japanese electronics company means 3 oceans: the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans, representing the founder's ambition to sell throughout the world. The rechargeable battery brand Eneloop was developed by this company and is now a part of Panasonic.
Seiko, S-E-I-K-O. Seiko or Psycho, however you pronounce that.
Seiko, Psycho is incorrect. Incorrect.
Okay. Hari, if you have a guess, otherwise I'll go with something.
No, go ahead.
Okay. For lack of a better guess, we'll go with Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi is incorrect.
Yo.
Okay. Kirka, Louis, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go, Louis.
Sanyo.
Sanyo is correct.
Good.
Chinesian.
Sorry, Rao. That
Yeah,
was
you can say it
what I was going to say, but I wasn't convinced. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Louis, go.
Language.
Language. All right. Let's see. Put it up on my screen too so I can see it. Language. Question 1. Looking for 2 homonyms. One being a unit of weight equivalent to 200 milligrams, while the other is defined as a mark placed below the line to indicate a proposed insertion in a text. Please spell both the words.
Underscore.
spell though. Please
Sorry.
spell.
Sorry, no idea.
All right, so that will be
Okay, pass.
that'll be a pass.
Okay. Egidio, go.
Carrot and carrot, C-A-R-A-T and C-A-R-E-T.
Carrot and carrot are correct, and the spelling is correct. You got the points. There you go. Carrot and carrot. All right, question 2. Originating in Southeast Asia, what two-word phrase is used to refer to uncontrollable and disruptive behavior? In 1772, Captain James Cook described it as the phrase is to get drunk with opium, to sally forth from the house, kill the person or persons supposed to have injured the flag, and any other person that attempts to impede in his passage, indiscriminately killing and maiming villagers and animals in a frenzied attack.
Amok.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Amok.
Amok is correct. Run amok or amok.
Okay.
Okay, accept any variants as long as you have amok. All right. Back to team.
Yeah. So I'll go. I'll take podcasts.
Podcasts. Question 1. From the podcast network Wondery, now owned by Amazon, what is the appropriate two-word alliterative title of the podcast about the rise and fall of Silvio Berlusconi, the former Prime Minister of Italy?
Okay, I'll go with Slippery Silvio.
That is incorrect.
Okay, I'll nominate Pi.
Bunga Bunga.
Bunga Bunga is correct. That is
Right,
the correct
of course.
answer. Bunga Bunga. Okay. Question 2. The podcast In Bed with Megan and Nick is presented by Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally, real life husband and wife, known for playing the divorced husband and wife pair, Ron Swanson and Tammy, in which comedy television series?
Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Recreation is correct. Over
Okay,
to
I'm up. So I'm gonna go with National Anthem.
National Anthem, right where my cursor is. All right, let me just take a look before we get started. Yep. Question 1. For we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. These are the lines 2, 3, and 4 of the national anthem of a country in the Eastern Hemisphere. In 2021, the word young was replaced by one in the second line to acknowledge the ancient history of the inhabitants of the land. Which country?
Australia.
Australia is correct. And the next question, question 2. Soldiers of blank, we go forward. The gold star of our flag in the wind, leading our people, our native land, out of misery and suffering. Let us join our efforts and fight for the building of a new life. Let us stand up and break our chains. This is the English translation of a portion of the national anthem of which Asian country? Composer Van Cao, its title can be translated as March to the Front.
Vietnam.
Vietnam is the correct answer.
Nice.
All right, back to Team PP.
Three.
I'll take science.
Science. All right, let me just brush up myself. Okay, science. Question 1. Todd syndrome, or dysmetropsia, is a neurological condition that affects human visual perception. Symptoms include an altered perception of shapes of things, with some things looking smaller than they are and other things appearing normal than they are. By what name from literature is this condition also known?
I'll say Alice syndrome.
That is correct. Alice, any answer that has Alice in it is correct. Alice in Wonderland syndrome. And now question 2. Named after a 19th century German physicist, what is the SI-derived unit of magnetic flux? Its derived units, the dimensions are, in derived units, the dimensions are volt seconds.
I'll say flux is Siemens.
Siemens is incorrect. You'd like to nominate the next?
I will nominate Pi.
Lorentz.
Lorentz is incorrect.
Go.
Sige. Try ko.
Weber.
Weber is the correct answer. Weber. Weber. There you go. All right. Back to team Masoquizts.
UNESCO.
UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. I hope I don't stumble my way through these words too much. I'll do my best. All right. Question 1. Played across Ireland and also part of Irish mythology, what team sport was inscribed in 2018 in the representatives list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity? It is played using a wooden stick and a small ball.
Hurling.
Hurling is correct, or hurley. It can be either one, hurling or hurley. Correct. Question 2. Inscribed in a 2014 on the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity, washi is the traditional Japanese craft of handmade what? The product is used to make screens, room dividers, and sliding doors.
Paper.
Paper is correct. Paper is correct. All right, back to Team PP.
Monday. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay, I'll take. What should I take? Hold on. I'll take string instruments.
String instruments. All
Yeah.
right. Here. Okay. String instruments. Question 1. The name of this musical instrument is believed to have come from the sound it makes. What musical instrument is played by turning a handle with one hand and playing the keys with the other? The answer is a hyphenated 2-word answer.
The only 2-word I know is hurdy-gurdy.
Well, you know the right 2-word answer then, because that is correct. Hurdy-gurdy is the correct answer. Now, question 2. From Chinese, meaning 3 and string, which traditional Japanese 3-string instrument has a square body that is played with a plectrum, and it's 7 or 8 letters depending on the spelling. There's two acceptable spellings of it.
This is shamisen.
Shamisen or samisen are correct. Yeah, well done.
Okay,
Right. All music questions. Monday.
Castaways.
Castaways. All right. There we go. Let me just make sure I've got the answers. Okay. Question 1. Comedian, actor, musician Vic Oliver was the first guest in which radio program conceived by broadcaster Roy Plomley in 1941, who was also its presenter for several decades?
No idea. Pass, pass.
10 seconds left if you have an idea. All right, we'll go to a pass.
Okay, Joe, take it. Joe.
Desert Island Discs.
Yes, Desert Island Discs is correct. That was correct. Desert Island Discs. Question 2 in Castaways. Formerly called Mas a Tierra in the Juan Fernandez Islands of Chile, it was named after whom in 1966?
Mas a Tierra. Robinson Crusoe.
Robinson Crusoe Island is correct.
Okay, good.
All right. So we're down to cakes, water sports.
Which one should we take, guys?
So am I correct that we are done? Hang on, we've got cakes and water sports left.
Yep.
Yes,
So we finished the individual, and now we're the team rounds. All right.
Yeah.
What will you take? Water sports.
Water sports.
Hey, why?
Water
Take
sports?
Cakes? No, you guys know better. Water sports? No.
Okay. We'll go with cakes. We'll go with cakes.
Just because we eat cake.
Water
doesn't
sports
mean we
means
may know
like-
about it.
Let's go with
Array,
cakes.
it's okay. We'll
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with cakes.
We go with cakes. All right, cakes it is. Question 1. Just take a look. Okay, question 1. A traditional favorite in Australia. What type of cake is dipped in chocolate icing and coated with desiccated coconut? It is believed to have been named after a 19th century governor of Queensland or his wife. You can discuss it.
Not Tim Tams, obviously.
When was guys, what was the timeline for the mutiny on HMS Bounty? Because that guy was also in Australia. The guy who was
1800s.
Yeah, no. So
You want to go Bounty? Huh?
no, not Bounty. The guy who was the captain of the Bounty was also a governor in Australia. I remember that much. Do you guys remember his name?
Not really. Huh? Murray or something it could be.
10 seconds remaining.
Any other guesses, guys?
No, dude. Can't think of much.
A lack of a better guess, we'll go with Bounty. Clearly not the answer. But...
Bounty is not the answer. Although Bounty is dipped in chocolate and has desiccated coconuts. It's not terrible.
We're going for the coconut angle.
No, but that is not the correct answer. The correct
guess.
So do I just read it out now?
Okay.
Can I guess?
Can we guess?
Sure, have a guess.
Lamington.
Is it Lamington?
Lamingtons is correct. Yeah, Lamingtons. Yeah.
I had it at Bondi and Burke. I had it.
Yeah. Okay, next question in cakes. All right. The subject of a legal dispute in a VAT tribunal in the UK. What food item was determined to be a cake and not a biscuit, since it became hard upon becoming stale, similar to cakes, whereas biscuits go soft upon becoming stale. It includes the name of a Middle Eastern city.
He's a Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cake, yeah.
We'll go with Jaffa cake.
Jaffa Cakes is correct. Jaffa Cakes is correct. Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, water sports. It is.
Water sports. Oops. Session wants to enter the room. Admit Session. Okay. Water sports. Question 1. FINA, the international body for aquatic sports, oversees swimming, diving, water polo, high diving, open water swimming, and which other event? It became an Olympic sport for the first time in Los Angeles in 1984.
That's synchronized swimming.
Artistic swimming na pangalan.
Okay, we'll go with artistic swimming. Concur ka, Leo?
Synchronized swimming.
Okay, we'll go with the current name. Our final answer is artistic swimming. That's the current name.
And you could have gone synchronized swimming, and I would have accepted it as well. Both are acceptable. Artistic swimming, as it is now called, or synchronized swimming, as it was called when it went into the Olympics in '84. All right, back to water sports. Question 2. After unexpectedly winning the 800-meter freestyle gold at London 2012 as a 15-year-old, This American swimmer won 4 golds and a silver at Rio 2016, including the 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter freestyle. Who is this swimmer?
Okay, hindi si Phelps, not Phelps. So I'm guessing Ryan Lochte.
No.
O sino? Hindi siya.
Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky. Yun din naisip ko.
Sino?
Ledecky. Ledecky.
Okay. Ledecky.
Yeah. Katie Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky.
Yeah.
Ledecky? Okay. Gusto ko maniguro tama my first and last name, ha? All right. Our final answer is Katie Ledecky.
Final answer is correct. The correct answer is Katie Ledecky.
Hey, sorry, I lost the connection. How did we do?
Is this Sachin who's asking?
Yeah.
Sachin.
We got the second one, Sachin, and they got both of their answers in water sports. Now we're down to the mystery bag.
Mystery bag.
Thanks.
And PP, Team PP, I believe, has first pick in the mystery bag.
Go first.
I mean, not that it makes a difference. We'll go with team round B. Yeah.
Team round B. All right. Team round B. Question 1. He won the bronze in the 1500 meter freestyle in the 1928 Olympics and the gold medal in the 400 meters freestyle in the 1932 Olympics. Identify this Olympian who went on to portray Tarzan, Flash Gordon, and Buck Rogers in films and television.
Weissmuller, right, guys?
Yeah.
Johnny Weissmuller or something.
Johnny Weissmuller. Yeah. So our final answer, we'll go with Johnny Weissmuller.
As I was reviewing the questions, that's what I would have thought as well. And I was wrong. It's wrong.
Buster Crab.
Buster Crab.
Buster Crab is the right answer. Yeah. Buster Crab. Clarence Lindell Crab II, known as Buster Crab. Yeah.
Sounds like a Arrested Development character.
That's right. It sounds delicious, doesn't it? All right. Question two. Presented by journalist Patrick Radden Keefe. Identify this podcast, whose 3-word title is also a best-selling 1991 metal ballad. The podcast explores the allegation that the song wasn't written by the band, but was written by the CIA. This has been denied by the band.
Is it Master of Puppets? Master of Puppets by
91. Fits.
It fits because it feeds into the entire CIA thing and all that.
Yeah.
Master, that kind of stuff. Huh?
Fits.
Anyone has a better guess?
Anyone has a better guess?
No, don't.
Hari?
Hey, music god Pandey, come on. Huh?
Yeah, I
Hey, no, I don't have anything.
10 seconds.
Okay, I think Pai's logic also fits. We'll go with Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets is a good guess, but it's not the right guess.
Winds of Change. Winds of Change.
Winds of Change is the right answer. Winds of Change.
Yeah, I listened to that one.
Yeah. Wind of Change, not Winds of Change. Wind of Change.
Wind of Change.
Question 3. Also known as the Manul and found across Central Asia, identify this small wildcat named after an 18th century zoologist. The name is reminiscent of a large asteroid, the second asteroid to be discovered in 1802.
This is a Pallas cat.
Pallas cat, huh?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that, the Pallas cat.
That is correct. Pallas cat is correct. Pallas's cat. Yeah. All right. So we come to the last round, the last selection tonight. Mystery bag. Team round A. All right. For masochists. Sorry. Question 1. Popular in parts of the southern United States, the hummingbird cake, which includes banana, pineapple, cinnamon, and is topped with pecans, is named thus after the national bird of which Caribbean island nation? The swallowtail hummingbird is also referred to as a doctor bird in this country.
Okay. Guess ko, Cuba, Haiti, or Jamaica? Or ano, may iba kayo?
Banana tsaka pineapple.
So, saan?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Pineapple.
Yeah, pwede rin dyan. Jamaica. Or Cuba. Yun.
Doctor bird.
Haiti na lang, Haiti.
Haiti.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay. So, ano?
Yeah, sige, Haiti.
Louis, concur?
Sige,
All right.
Haiti na lang.
Our final answer, Haiti.
Haiti is incorrect. Haiti is incorrect.
Let me guess, Cuba?
El Salvador.
Cuba is also incorrect, although you were sitting on the right answer.
Jamaica?
Jamaica is correct.
Jamaica.
Jamaica is correct. Jamaica. All right. Question 2. After the mutiny on the Bounty, it's funny, we were talking about this earlier, Captain Bligh and others were cast adrift in the Pacific Ocean in a small boat. After a journey of about 3,500 nautical miles, they made landfall on which now divided island? Specific answer required.
Okay.
I'm looking for the island.
Okay, so the Bounty went to Pitcairn. So Bligh went where?
Hindi naman New Guinea yun eh, di ba?
Now divided.
Divided eh.
New Guinea yan. Kasi divided na yan.
Ano ba bang? Baka Timor. Timor.
Pwede.
Timor.
Okay. All right. Oh, concur. Okay. Okay na sa inyo?
10 seconds left.
Okay na?
Timor-Leste.
Timor na lang.
Okay. Final answer is Timor.
Timor.
Final answer, Timor, is correct.
Okay.
Correct is Timor is correct answer. Timor-Leste would not have been correct.
Ati kasi yan eh. May Indonesia, may Timor eh.
That's right. Not Indonesia and not Timor. And the last question. The citation states that these are sitting places where community members gather to discuss local events and issues, exchange news, receive guests, socialize, and be entertained. What term for a cultural and social space was inscribed in 2015 on the representatives list of intangible cultural heritage sites of humanity? The term is also used to refer to parliaments, the parliaments of many nations.
Di ba town hall yan?
No, town hall nga.
Parang Arabic to eh. Parang Arabic.
Ano yun yung ano?
Ano?
Majul yan eh.
Yun.
Majlis.
Majlis. Yung yan din sa mosque yan, kaya kailangan distinct.
Basta may may ganyan na Arabic.
Okay, Majul.
Majli.
10 seconds left.
Majlis daw, Majlis.
Okay.
Majli, di ba?
Okay. Our final answer is Majlis.
You did a good job in deliberating it. Final answer is Majlis is correct.
Okay. Okay.
Iran yan eh.
Score. Please.
I have 44 for MQ and 31 for PP.
I think that checks. Sorry.
Sums up. Yeah.
Well, fellas, that brings us to an end. I'll stop sharing my screen and get back over here.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Erik. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. I really enjoyed that.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats. Thank you. Bye.
Congrats.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for a good game.
Thanks, Ron. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Thanks, Erik.
Thanks, Erik.
Anytime.
Thanks, Erik.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, not bad. Okay, you just passed with flying colors. Okay, so I think we'll get you in our next game.
Sure, I'd be happy to, as long as I'm available.
2 weeks from now, we'll have another one.
Just let me know, because I know the time can change a little bit.
Yes.
And just let me know, and I can.
Our next game is likely from India, so expect 2.5 hour time zone difference.
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds good to me, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks,
All right.
Erik.
Okay, I'll get